is about my electric bike I built about 3 years ago. And it started with a very small battery, about 18 amp hour, that I built from scratch from cells harvested from broken things that needed lithium ion batteries. And I started with this little 18 amp hour battery, and I can remember it can only go about 16 miles on the charge. And I just kept adding on to it, adding on to it, adding on to it until I made what I have today. Still not complete. I don't think it ever will be complete until I get a proper frame and everything like that. But for now, suits the purpose, and it's gone about almost 4,000 miles right now in this hub. So enjoy the video. So this one's my very first version bike. Started with a carbon fiber Trek frame, or Trek bike, and started with this little battery and just kept adding on to it. Then I wanted to go further and further and further, so I kept adding more cells onto this battery, kept matching the cells and making sure they're most likely balanced, but probably wasn't the best battery built, but it worked though. It got me, I think, 30 miles on a charge on this single battery. Then I wanted to add another battery eventually, so I could have like a fuel reserve in a way, like a reserve battery, so if that main one dies, I can add a little bit more distance to get me home or wherever I'm at. So here's all the pictures and everything of that complete build. So when I upgraded this to a bigger battery, the existing one was 48 volts, so 52 or 54 volts completely charged. And the hub assembly and the actual motor controller, it could handle up to 54, no problem. But then when I got this other battery, it sits at 64 or 65 volts, so it's a much higher voltage when it's completely charged. It's a 16 series battery instead of 13 series. So because of that, when I tried plugging it into the new ESC or the motor controller, it couldn't handle the higher voltage. I ended up blowing some caps, and it's a complete mess. So I ended up having to rebuild it. Found the 72 volt ESC, kind of integrated it with my system. Had to add a separate speedometer onto it, and I mean, started working great. Was able to top out at 35 going up a hill. When I'm on a flat surface, I can go almost about 40, maybe 45 if I push it. But thanks for watching, everyone, and here's a couple clips of all the adventures I've been on with this bike. If you guys want, I can add a complete video montage of like all the crazy adventures and all the places this bike has been. Make a very, very long video in that case, but until then, enjoy this.